Okay, so as you can see by the way I probably walked up here, I'm a filthy liar. And the reason why I say that is because last week was the 1 month update. I finally got off the crutches. They're not even around me. I didn't even bring them out here this time. And I said that I was gonna get the kind of shoe lift thing to put on the bottom of my other shoe to help balance out my walking. I never got it just because it was $30-something. And I was like, I don't really want to spend that much money on something that I'm not gonna use for more than a week when I get this boot off. So I decided against it, but don't let that deter you. I think if I wasn't such a frugal guy, I'm not gonna say cheap, but if I wasn't such a frugal person, maybe I would have got it. But nonetheless, here I am, week number 5. Almost said 6, but week number 5, and I'm still feeling as good as last week. I'm walking a little bit better. I'm getting a little bit more confidence. Today I took out another heel lift, so I'm literally down to only 1 heel lift now, which is kind of like every 10 degrees that I've gone down, because I started off with 3. Every 10 degrees that I've gone down, it kind of just feels like a pretty good improvement of how I can walk and how I can move. So I really appreciate it. And since I'm down to 1 heel lift, and I started walking around, because I literally take it off today on Fridays, and that's when I'm recording this. So I've been walking around, and of course there's still a little bit of strain, a little bit of fatigue, a little bit of soreness, you know, that comes along with that. But honestly, I feel great, and I'm happy to still be making good progress, man. Yeah. Okay, I definitely just walked in from outside, and there's definitely some soreness in this area, and here, and everywhere. Really everywhere. So definitely be aware of that when you're walking around a whole lot in this boot. Next week was supposed to be my next follow-up appointment, and it's supposed to be on Monday, but I'm still gonna be here in Austin. So I'll probably push that out to Thursday or Friday or something like that when I'll be back and I can actually go to it. So that's also when I'm supposed to start physical therapy. And I'm really excited to do that because I've gotten fat. And I say fat, I know there's larger people out there, but for me, I've honestly gained a lot of weight not being active for the past month and some change, like a month and a half. And honestly, more than that, because low key before, like when I posted my very first video about my Achilles healing long, I won't say I was depressed, just because it wasn't like horribly like destroying. Well, it was, what am I looking for? I wasn't like, and when I say depressed, I wasn't like horribly clinically depressed, like gonna kill myself. It was really just more of a, I knew, like, it was kind of the last straw. I don't know what the last straw was, but I just felt like this wave of hopelessness again when I knew that I was not going to get that strength back, and I had to see a doctor about it. Oh, that's exactly what it was. Actually, the depression, not depression, but kind of the hopelessness really came after I went to the doctor and they confirmed my Achilles heel long, because then I was like, there's really no reason for me to work out, because I know I was going to try and get a surgery, and I knew for a fact that a lot of the progress I would have made even up to the surgery would have been lost. Like once you're not walking for a couple months, your calf atrophies like that, your muscles atrophy like that, and I would be stupid out of shape again. So it was like, I kind of felt just like, why bother going to the gym? So it's really been months since I've worked out like for real, like on the grind, like I really enjoy doing. So I'm definitely excited to get back to that, because I've been looking at how my body's kind of changed, and I'm just like, I don't know, man, I gotta do something. So there's definitely that. And I'm actually gonna start probably, I'm gonna say maybe today, probably next week, because I'll probably go to my first physical therapy appointment and just kind of see and make sure that I know what the proper exercises are and making sure I'm not doing anything incorrectly. So I'll probably wait until then to just make sure I'm getting off on the right track. But I'm really excited to work out, and I'm equally excited to get out of this boot. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get out of it next week, but maybe in 2 weeks, I should be out of it. Fingers crossed, maybe. We'll see. I guess, honestly, once the last heel lift comes out and it's essentially just a giant shoe I'm walking on, I don't know that it's gonna be too much of a hassle to actually use. So I think any kind of urgency to get the boot off is kind of waning for me at the moment, because it's just, I'm really feeling more and more normal by the day. Like I said, I don't even use my crutches that much anymore, so I'm really feeling good. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention is standing up while taking showers is such a bless. I started standing up last week when I was down to 2 heel lifts and was supposed to start walking, because then I thought it was okay for me to start like having weight on it. So then I started standing up in the shower, and that's literally unbeatable too, man. It's just the little things, man. You gotta appreciate them. But yeah, I think that's really it for me. I hope everybody else out there is doing okay on their journey. Taking the good with the bad and taking their time and getting healthy. Stay safe out there, man.